We're going live. I'm gonna share this. Okay. All right. If you're just joining us, welcome. I'm working on my next D&D project. What you working on, Ryan? Anything?
My camera at the moment.
Your camera?
I think I'm just gonna have to buy a separate camera because this thing is for a kind of like a streaming camera because this DLSR is just, I don't know, it's just acting weird all of a sudden too.
Does it autofocus?
Yeah, and recently it's been just like freaking out in autofocus mode.
Yeah, I can't help you.
Super weird. It's really annoying. Just trying to constantly mess with it every time.
You hear that?
Oh.
Got some coffee today. Had to have a cup because I didn't have any this morning. So I'm enjoying some coffee. So for those who don't know who are joining us, it's this new D&D project I'm working on. It's a gnome guy. This is the hardest one, so I'm laying out some like concepts first before I commit to a final page for the drawing. Give you guys a description of the character. Well, I'm not going to read it all, but he's a gray dwarf. He's 4'6", 185 pounds, and approximately 275 years old.
Dang, that's old.
It's an old bitch. Let's see. He was always fascinated with clocks that determine the time of day, as there were no sun, moon, or stars to tell time by. He enjoyed moving the dials back and forth, changing the time, and fantasized about doing this with reality itself. So his armor has nodes in it that imbue or that shoot out electrical damage. And he's got thunder gauntlets apparently, so that should be interesting. But then he's incorporated gears and such, more or less like a steampunk kind of vibe into his armor that he can use to manipulate time. So, whoops, wrong way. That's where I'm just trying to come up with some design elements before I commit them to the final drawing. Right, they are. So That's just kind of his face. I'm thinking about. He's got braids. So I've been practicing with some braid stuff and some hair stuff. It says he's got like some side braids and basically a shaved head, kind of like a Norse or a Viking dude. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I haven't got really far yet, just because I've been contemplating on how to approach this. But hey, that's a nice booty you got there drawn in, Ryan.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so like this sketch I've been working out up here, like I initially had envision of having like a clock, almost like an Iron Man glowy chest piece for his arc reactor, but I was gonna have like a glowy clock in the center with a gear around it. But then I realized if he's got all these gears all over his breastplate, because the dude has a braided beard, his beard would get caught in the gears. So, as silly as that sounds, because it's just a stupid drawing, like I feel like that wouldn't make sense, like for him to have. So maybe, you know, since he like, how do you pronounce? What do you call him? He's basically a dude that makes his own armor. He calls him an artificer, an armorer artificer. So I feel like he would design his armor around his big ass beard. So I think I'm gonna put the clock like off center, like over here, and maybe put like some kind of like visor of some sort on the breastplate that's like sticking out, and this would help lend to the like the kind of steampunk vibe, I think. I don't know how this would be drawn, but I'm just kind of sketching. It's like some kind of like a almost like a baseball cap visor that would go over the clock to keep his beard like off of it and off the gears. If that makes sense.
Makes perfect sense, Coach. Perfect.
Okay. Good. You just working on hips some more?
Yeah, I'm actually going to try to work a little fast, a little faster. Just kind of pick up the, even if I'm wrong, just make some decisions, you know?
Yeah. We do learn by failing, after all. So yeah,
was our touching tip of the day.
Exactly. So like, I reached out to the guy that's who's like got this Dungeons and Dragons group. I was asking about these clocks specifically, like what these clocks look like that exist in the Dungeons and Dragons universe. I feel like they don't like tell time like we do, like, you know, like this whole fantasy world probably doesn't like, definitely doesn't use digital clocks, I'm sure. But like, I wonder if there's any sort of different like kind of numbering system. Like otherwise I'm just gonna do like your typical analog clock with minute and hour hands and like Roman numerals for the hours. So, because I have no idea otherwise what their time telling systems look like He hasn't replied back to me though yet. He said he was going to find out, but I don't know if his friend has replied back or.
Noise.
So that's the way it's going to go. If I don't hear back otherwise.
I talked about speeding up my stuff, and then all of a sudden now I forgot I was gonna show you some Arcane.
Oh yeah.
Imagery.
Yeah, I've seen a lot about the show. There's this other show I watch on YouTube, Corridor Crew. I don't know if you've heard of them before, but like they're all CGI digital artists and stuff, and they have a series of like CGI artists react or whatever, and so they've reacted to the artwork and stuff in that show, or on that Arcane show, and it's I would say that it's well deserved of any accolades that it's received.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks pretty cool, but at the same time, like it's for me, I haven't been too interested in watching it. I probably should be, since I'm like nerding, into artwork and stuff again. But like the whole League of Legends kind of thing doesn't sell me on it just yet.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I mean, I heard of League of Legends, but I was kind of like, when I started it, I was like, oh, I'm really not even huge into animes or anything, but I do just really appreciate artwork in anime. Certain animes, some animes are a little too, like the artwork's a little loose for me. I kind of like something a little bit tighter of like imagery and stuff like that. But Arcane, like I was like, I'll watch this. I'll give it a try. And man, after like 2 episodes, it was actually, the story was really interesting. It didn't grab me as much as I kind of thought it would, but because at the beginning I was like, oh man, this is getting good, and the story kind of, I mean, it's not bad. It's just, I don't know, it just didn't click with me personally. But the whole time, like I said, every episode was like, God, the artwork in it was just, man, it was definitely worth it just to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's actually what I was trying to think of. This character right here, her neck, actually, like, I bring this up because you were talking about gears and stuff, but yeah, like all these like kind of click like in their own way. It's not like they just kind of spin, but they're just kind of like, and they're kind of going their own ways. Yeah. But if you look at like the design, kind of how they're doing it, it's almost like a Art Deco / steampunk, kind of like mixed together.
Yeah.
But this type of thing, when you were talking about armor and stuff, I was just like, I wanted to show you because it was like what they've done with some of their garments and stuff like that, steampunk wise, can really be just incredibly cool. Trying to think of some other really neat ones.
Yeah, this is kind of also where I'm at, where people are like, oh, you should do like professional artwork for some company. I'm like, I'm not good enough yet. Like when I do,
you should be done already, coach.
Right? Like, so when I tell people I'm not good enough yet, I don't mean like I'm like a terrible artist. And I've said it before on the stream, like all I need is time. But like, a lot of these professional artists can do this. Like they use reference, but a lot of them are just so experienced with this stuff that like they can just make it up like out of their heads. Like I don't know, I can't right now I'm trying to make up most of this stuff just based on some of my experience with the armor that I've done before for this D&D series, but like it's still hard for me, like, because I don't know how actually all this armor like fits on a person. Like I don't know how it connects together, and like the pauldrons, I think it's some kind of leather strapping and stuff that typically is how it's put on, but I don't know. I should probably try to research that, but
Man, I'm not seeing some imagery of the cool stuff that I kind of see. This character is really interesting. This guy, but he has this glove. I wonder what's his name, Vander. So let me, or not a glove, but it's like this. Let me put it on. Search it here. And it's not like I'm not showing you these necessarily for you to like reference them, but more of just it when you watch the show, you could see like how, in steampunk, it's all like gears and kind of moving parts, kind of like this industrial design.
right.
And this dude, he has this glove. So here's kind of, this isn't the actual. Oh, so here we go. Here's kind of like a little snippet. Oh, this is taking me. Oh God. There's a glare from this light that I installed, and it's just like, I think I'm where I'm at, but I'm not, with my finger, and I end up like closing stuff I don't need to close.
That's what he said.
No, you will not. Look at my cookies. I think that's probably the best example. Let's see. This glove. Here we go. So like these gloves right here. Like it's really neat. Like here's a side view. There's kind of like this power that runs through it,
Yeah.
like it's fueled, but it's really neat the way they kind of did this design on it, and it was just, it's almost like futuristic, but it's not. It's like held back at a certain. It's almost like futuristic, but it's just held back in time by design or something.
Yeah.
Styling, the styles back in time. But yeah, just like this gear right here, how this thing kind of moves. And,
oh yeah.
And it, like in the cartoon when you're watching it, like you can just see it's really neat. It's almost like in itself. See, here's kind of really close. That's about the closest I can get it. Just the way like things kind of form. I didn't know if that would be kind of some interesting stuff for you to look at when you're looking at like armor, and how you can maybe, like even here, like if you look at the foot, like it's almost like it has this guard of like metal with cloth, and then it's like got this like kind of teeth.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Depending on the person.
I might actually look at some reference for that, because I've noticed a lot of like that little guard on her foot, on her ankle. A lot of design elements like that. It's like, I need to grab the door really quick. My mom took Gray out for the day for a little while. Now they're back, so it might get loud here for a second. Sorry. Never mind. He just opened up the garage door. So he'll come in on his own. It'll still get loud.
Excuse me. But down. I think I might. I'm gonna do one more. See if I can find one more book that I got. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my.
Just doing a stream. So.
Jude wanted to show you his costume.
Oh yeah.
Jude, come show Michael your costume.
See, Jude.
We didn't stop for lunch. I got there. So they've been snacking. Come here. Come on, Uncle Michael. Put your costume on.
That Venom costume.
Run! No, come show him.
Can you talk like Venom?
How does Venom talk? Out of control. So we're happy to hand him back over to you. They've been snacking and stuff all day, Michael.
Had a good time. 3 hours of running
And then
around.
back over to us.
No.
It's crazy.
Yeah, just. Oh yeah, didn't I tell
I
you?
saw the look of fear in his eyes.
Yeah, they had a blast.
Where was the pumpkin patch? Which one?
It's a Deanna Rose.
Oh, okay. Kind of looked like that from a photo, but I didn't recognize the
Just
butterfly
up
thing.
this egg. There's two of them on your table, one for Fallon.
I'll send you the one with and I don't know. I'm in Grayson's room, but we gotta go.
Yeah.
Why? So here's this is from Final Fantasy, one of my art books I got for. But this is this kind of really crazy spiraled design. Of course, this might be cloth, but kind of that, like, you know, like this might be a little too Victorian, maybe. But like, here might be a good example of just the way kind of armor kind of stacks, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like here's a cool angle, kind of like how it, you know, just kind of interesting.
Yeah.
There's so much you could do. You could have like kind of like this stacking armor that's almost like you know, it's leveled and stacked, so it when somebody moves their arm, it kind of shifts like that, you know.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different crazy ways you could probably think about it or tackle it, you know. Man, I always thought this was a beautiful piece right here.
Oh yeah, it is.
Amazing. Just really, really neat.
Are they in Grayson's new room? Probably in the room adjacent to across from Fallon's. That's Grayson's new bedroom.
Oops. That goes like adapt. No one, I think. He's good. Oh, okay. That's another thing I collect other than art books is strategy. video game strategy books.
They still make those?
Oh
Or you like older ones?
No, I mean that's an older one. They still make them, but only for like really big games, kind of. Not too much. Not too much for the smaller games.
Yeah.
Boy, they're real quiet.
That's scary.
Bye. I'll owe you hugs tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for taking them.
He's got company somewhere.
Okay, cool.
Where's Mom?
I'm not sure, buddy. She's out running some errands.
Bye. Love you. Bye, Fallon. Love you.
Bye.
Bye, Jude. Guys, tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye, Sebastian. Love you.
Yeah, can you close the garage door, Greg?
Bye. Love you. Did she stay where Did Mom say where she was going?
No, because I just got back from training Chris and Jill, so I don't know where she went, buddy. I am sorry. Hey, come on. Go. Scoot.
Ryan,
Yepers.
can you see this? Do you know what this is?
I can't see it.
Okay, you gotta hold up this camera.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, a pencil.
No, it's
A
a
vape
shot.
pen.
It's
What
a
is
shot.
that?
It's a shot.
It's a pen that looks like a syringe.
Oh,
What do you got from?
No, it's real.
that's real.
It's real.
I don't believe you.
See? Look.
Ouch. Ouch.
See?
That shot hurt so much. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
See? It's real.
I can see it.
What?
Yep, I see it.
Okay, come on, come on. Grayson?
Can I have screen time?
Yes. But keep it turned down
Okay.
or wear your headphones.
That's gonna happen.
I watched a pretty cool interview of Jay Campbell.
Oh, yeah?
Have you had shots before?
Yeah, it was pretty neat about just like this new style he's trying to kind of play around with of simplicity.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty neat. Like just the dimensions on this I've really messed up. But it was really neat because he did comic book and stuff, and now he's trying to get away from like this massive detailed kind of approach. And
screen time?
Yes, Grayson, play your games.
Like what kind of artwork?
Did you give me screen?
How to do some artwork with making like the simplest lines. It was pretty interesting. This is actually even more. I think it's really showing. Not so much the side. See what line. That's all it's like. Really. This. Wow, this is interesting. How the heck am I doing? Miami.
I feel like if this guy's putting out thunder damage, he's got to be wearing something to keep him insulated, right? Some sort of rubberized. Will rubber exist in the D&D universe?
It's a comment. It doesn't need to be so out. That's coming.
Yeah, did you compare the sharpening capabilities of the two, the Pacific Arc and the Stettler?
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
now I'm
it's-
like not now I'm like wondering if like this Pacific Arc one ever sharpened like that from the beginning? Like did yours is brand new, so did it ever get as sharp as the Stettler?
I noticed immediately after I got the Stettler one that it was way sharper.
Yeah, like after that happened, I was like, well, did the Pacific Arc one used to get them that sharp? Now it's just dulled out that fast. But since you're saying, because your Pacific Arc one is brand new too, so it must not. Like, and the Stettler one felt like it wasn't doing anything. Like when I first put my pencil in there,
Mm-hmm.
my lead, I was like, this doesn't feel like it's sharpening it at all. But then I took the pencil out and it was like super sharp. Like it was kind of scary.
Yeah, it was so sharp when I put it down on paper and started kind of moving my pencil around. It was like I could almost feel it like grabbing the paper and kind of like
Yeah.
man, I need to get some models that don't have these crazy shadows. Because these shadows can really.
Shadows are good, dude.
Well, I'd show you the picture of what's nude, but like it's almost like they're on a black background. So when the light's kind of like with this girl, it almost looks like the light's coming this way. And then since it has a black background or a black bottom, you lose all the detail in the muscle and stuff. So then it just looks like it's just like the ground is with the body almost.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like I don't.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the pack of female poses I got yet from the Proco website. I've only seen the male one because the male is covered, but the girl is not. I think they do have some females that are covered. But yeah, they had like a sale on it a while ago, and that's what prompted me to buy it.
Mhm.
What do you want?
Yeah, I don't really like these Tesla coils. But there was another, it looked almost electrical thing that I noticed from another, it was actually a piece of armor that steampunk style that someone had made for a costume. It looked kind of more electrical than like the Tesla coil does. But it was like this. Grayson, stop.
Head.
But it almost looked like a starfish. I'll draw it out for you. I knew this would happen. He would get home and start acting up for the camera.
No one knows.
But yeah, it had like these like little finger-like appendages coming out from the center that kind of looked like a starfish, but they were kind of coiled. Like this. Great. If you can't be quiet and you're just going to sit there and make noises, I'm going to put you in your room. Trying to see if I can find that photo. Oh, here it is. I'm glad I referenced that again because mine's kind of way off. I'll share it to show you.
Idiot.
There you go. Can you see it now?
Hold on a second.
Right here on the right.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's like got more of an electrical look to it than like the Tesla coils.
Loser.
And then when I do the final drawing, I'm actually going to use some stencils for my circles and stuff. Just right now, I'm just kind of eyeballing everything. Okay. Huh, that's interesting.
What's interesting? Your
Okay.
butt?
All right, turn the game off. Go upstairs. Trying to be cute for the camera and stuff. It's not going to work. Go upstairs to your room now.
Jabat.
It's like, I don't care that he said the word butt. I just get annoyed when he like tries to be cute and smart, like when I'm trying to do something.
Every time I say butt to my kids, they're like, it's bottom. Yeah. It's not butt. Butt's a bad word. Yeah, okay. Well, either way, you better get it in your room. Because I'm mad. So there's this interesting. Okay, I see how this is going. That comes. Oh, we have to put it here. We have to put it there. Connects there. Let me see how this. Let's see how this works here. I see how this works. It's almost as if let's get
Ray?
there. Time to get the old anatomy book out. Doing this, guys, is exercise here. Ugh. Just to understand, like, what. Excuse me.
You're excused.
The torso. Yep. Yeah. Whoa, coach. If you would have seen the spread that I saw in my anatomy book, you would be going crazy. Okay, where am I? This is a big book. It's a big book with a lot of stuff. Let's go to the old Contenitos, aka contents, coach.
Is that what that stands for?
Yep. I might have to put this old Octo pencil to the side. Use that for something else, because I sure do like sharpening my pencil in the barrel sharpener.
Yeah, it's kind of oddly satisfying.
Yeah. It is.
Do a copy refill.
Yeah. Have you been watching the new Andor, coach?
No. One of my clients that I do personal training with, he gives me shit almost every time I train him because I haven't seen it yet, and he like asks me every day or every time I train him, "You seen it yet? You seen it yet?" I know, because I'm kind of, there's some shows and stuff that Alex and I like to watch together, and she likes watching Star Wars too, like Star Wars stuff. So, but I keep forgetting to mention it to her. But we need to just find probably a weekend or something where we can watch it. But I kind of keep forgetting about it.
Well, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it. You can come out, but you need to stay. You can watch TV in our bedroom or in the living room, but you need to stay in one of those rooms. then you can.
Yeah.
Get a snack.
So I see how this dude is doing this.
Yeah, thank you for apologizing, but be a little bit more courteous when I'm doing stuff.
It's too late for apologies. So let's see here. Do-
I think mom went to the. I think mom went on a walk there.
Yeah, she might have, buddy.
That's the leg.
Oh, also, I got pumpkins from Dinner Rose, and I want to carve them.
Yeah, we'll find some time to carve them, maybe tonight. Sound good?
Well, gosh dang, Coach, that's what we're doing too.
I feel like you and I do a lot of the same stuff.
I know.
You're cooking pumpkins tonight too.
Yes, Ryan and his family are carving pumpkins.
Well, why is he doing the same as us?
Because I'm a dad and I got kids too.
But I want to see them.
You want to see them?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder. Oh, gosh darn it. Golly. This would actually go like here. I'm sure someday you will.
Well, when is that someday?
Okay, we don't know. Figure it out.
When can Ryan come over with his kids?
Never. I don't want to see Ryan.
It's messed up, Coach. Let's wrap. Oh, let's that way.
Okay. I think I'm kind of digging where this is headed.
Taking it, Coach.
Yeah. Let's see. Hello. How do I describe this?
So there's this muscle that comes there, and then a muscle that goes out. So it's almost like there's the crown. So this bad boy attaches all the way up here. It comes down. Is that right? Because it goes up. And yeah. Actually, it didn't go up. It goes up like this. There's that thing that comes down. Like here. And that goes to the inner thigh. Like that. And then there's the, you know, where the knees are. These are gonna be here. Oh, I did that there.
Sorry, dude. It was pretty painful. Yeah, wash your hands Do you need a Band-Aid?
Yeah.
So this band,
No.
so it actually goes like that. Attaches. And we got something that comes out. And it's the kneecap.
I can't reach the bandage.
I'll get them. Hold on.
So the kneecap actually has something that's big and goes all the way up here.
I got it from the brown paper bag.
Okay, don't mess with my stuff. I'll be right back.
So that makes here.
Yeah.
here.
This medicine, these medicines need to be up high where nobody can get them. Well, still, it needs to be up there.
So,
I love you.
Look, $2. I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick too, Ryan.
Thank you.
Welcome.
so we got that whips around there. Excuse me.
When can you come over, Ryan?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm sure it's
How about tonight to carve pumpkins?
Oh man, I wouldn't be able to make it to Kansas City.
Why?
Because my family's we got to go to Sam's Club, and can't believe I said that. I'm actually supporting.
Well, how about you come over on my birthday?
Oh my god! What'd you say?
How about you come over on my birthday?
On your birthday?
My birthday.
When's your birthday?
November 1st. After Halloween.
November 1st. After Halloween.
There's like 2 days. There are 2 days until my birthday. Can you make it?
Oh geez.
Great.
I don't think so, because November 1st is also
It's a weekday, dude.
yeah, it's a Monday.
No, it's a Tuesday.
Great. Him and his family would have to make
Oh wait, yeah, it is Tuesday.
well in advance to come out this way, buddy. So, not gonna happen.
Sorry, dude.
Hmm.
I'm sure someday we'll get there. Bones and muscles. Bones and muscles. So that is the old bottom. That's going to be the heck are those? Here we go. So that is the front. So the hips, we kind of go out in a way. The digestive tract. those are bones and marks. Let's get to the. Okay. Movement, body balance, leg and foot, the hip and thigh. 124. 124. The hip and the thigh. The hip and the thigh. This is the butt view. Sartorius.
Yep, it's a little thin muscle that runs up the inside of the thigh.
And
No. What is that? Oh, that's my birthday card.
yeah.
Oh, no, that's
The
weird. I ain't gonna need that.
like big butts. And I cannot lie.
So is the black bag from my birthday present?
No.
You want to see this awesome spread?
Those
I don't think it shows anything. Boom!
Hold on. I missed it.
Oh, you missed it? Take this, YouTube algorithm. Bam!
It's a lot of butt cheeks.
I know, and I'm gonna draw them all, Coach.
Should. You get really good at drawing butt cheeks.
So, this was
Daddy.
You gotta wait until tomorrow for those, dude.
Daddy.
What, Gray?
Is there something in my way?
Pop, 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 pop. All right, don't mess around with it too much. You don't want any of those popped before tomorrow.
Right.
So I want to show Ryan.
Stand behind me. Then.
Can you see Ryan?
what is it?
Do
A bunch
you?
of balloons?
It's my birthday balloons. See?
Oh, you're 6?
I'm 9. I'm
Well,
gonna be 9 years old.
I think that's a 6 on there.
No, it's 9. See?
no, it's an upside down 6.
See, it's a 9. See?
Well, can't they-
I just see this group of balloons just like going back and forth.
Thank you.
What were you doing?
Well, I went to the store to get so I got strawberries to make the strawberry frosting. Got some more cheese, got some turkey. I got some stuff to make chicken chili. Got some salad stuff for me.
Where's the ice?
Turkey.
I have to make it.
Well, that's vanilla.
Huh?
That's vanilla.
What's vanilla? No, I already have.
Oh.
I'm gonna make cupcakes for Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make you the chocolate cake.
Cupcakes for Halloween?
Yeah.
Cupcakes for Halloween. Cupcakes for Halloween. Something like that. Special one. 2, 4, 2.
How's the pumpkin patch? Oh, those are pumpkins?
They got a chip.
You got a chip? Yeah. Who painted your nails? With what? Nail polish?
It's super hard.
Did you wash your hands after you got back from the pumpkin patch?
Just kind of come down.
Look what was back in stock.
Oh, nice.
And
Cool.
kind of be.
I was wondering if I could carve
You want me to get you a big pumpkin to carve?
Sure. Like where would that be?
I'm gonna go get it from Aldi.
Dad's fine with me doing it tonight.
Yeah, that's fine.
That
Tonight.
That is,
go down.
Or we can use those, fine.
well, I'd rather do a big pumpkin.
That's where that would come up.
What if we do those pumpkins?
You know,
How about a big circle with eyes?
this.
Got the pumpkin guts and put it all over the mouth. So it looks like it's starting out over the Good.
Gonna be good?
Okay. Okay.
How about
Leg.
That's better.
Really,
get the pumpkin?
that leg is always protruding.
I don't know,
What?
Do a big
Why?
How about a pair of pumpkin and baby pumpkins?
we'll see.
So, okay. 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 I see how it's doing.
Daddy, do you mind if we can try to get a big pumpkin? Because do you know? So there's this guy in Do Perfect that said, so make the pumpkin a big mouth, just like and eyes, like
Maybe.
put the pumpkin guts in the mouth and out of it, so it looks like it's showing up on the baby pumpkin. I think I should try that. Can we try?
I don't know. But
My mom said we can do it today.
What's that part that sticks out?
Mom said I can do it.
Come up. So I see how he's doing this.
So
This actually,
that means I can do it.
this would actually be there. There's that. This would come out and go down. Oh, actually.
So I can
Are here.
Ready?
Like there. I see how this is working. Boop. Boop.
Sorry that happened.
So if that's the top of the thingamajigger,
I want my butt.
Do you want your sparkling water?
Not right now, thank you.
there's that hip bone. I think that's. I see.
No, because I'm gonna be leaving soon to take Bella somewhere. Thank you. Where are you taking him? I think he's gonna go hang out with Mara for a little bit. So. Right? Grayson, stop. Stop.
Okay. Because that would actually. Wonder. Is the play button here? There. Maybe not there. Okay.
Maybe after you get up on that barn house and get a big pumpkin.
Always gonna have that.
We'll see.
So depending on like how it's twisted. See, I almost think like I find that one line first. Almost like I need to find, for me in my brain, I need to find that center line first. And then I can build around it.
Yeah. Usually what I try to do is establish that center line, whether it's on a face or like I'm drawing like the chest or whatever. I feel like that helps a lot.
Yeah, because it helps with like the angle. Like it immediately sets my angle, you know?
Yeah.
Are you?
'Cause, you know, whatever line, I mean, the angle could be like this. And then it's like I can like, oh, I already know that this is twisted, you know, so this can go all the way up here. Because he's kind of creating, I feel like he's creating like just doing the box first is almost like messing with me. Because I feel like I feel like I'm trying to imagine a center line to even find the box right.
Well, she said, I don't know.
And I feel like if I don't establish that line first, my
Great. I'm trying to listen to Ryan. Just don't worry about it right now.
thing might be off. My box might be off, and then that throws everything. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to establish my line and then use his box later. And I don't know if that's from just like having old classes where I remember in art class, my teacher was all about establishing this line that goes through the whole body. Because she said there's this, like the spine, it follows up the spine, goes through the neck and all the way down to the crotch. And if you establish that line, that movement, you've already almost got your action, you know, like you know where the ribs are going to be angled at. Then you know where the hips are going to be kind of, and then you just build around that action line, you know.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. Because if I'm going to do this one, that being. Of course, what if my leg is coming over? It's going to be like.
Make your cakes here soon, bud.
I'm already got my center leg here. Then I can kind of, depending, it could be my kneecaps. That muscle is the big one that goes up. Interesting. Okay. Okey-doke. So, yeah, my wife wanted to go to a pumpkin patch today, but I told her, I was like, why don't we just get some pumpkins and just carve them? Mainly because the pumpkin patch is like, the one that we usually go to is $20 a person. And now that I have 2 kids over the free, 2-year-old age, like, dude, that's like $80 just to get in.
Yeah, and then you gotta spend the money on the pumpkins.
Pumpkins, and then the train rides, and you got to buy these like little tokens,
Yep.
Ooh. Okay. So I think here, I'm going to go ahead, establish my line, which is just kind of twisted. So I almost see it going. Good job, Orion. Oh, dude, I think my Spider-Man comics are coming in today.
Oh, that's cool.
It's more than just cool, Coach. They are delivered. Wait, what? Oh. My comics aren't coming in today, but my Joe Quesada.
No, that is not okay. That is not okay.
What is happening?
Really? Why? Do I need to throw that away? Are you sure? Because you're certainly not playing right with it.
Ooh, I gotta update a flyer.
So excited.
Thank you. Glad you put a hole in the ceiling. No, there is a hole in the ceiling. Just how it's sticking into it. No. There was not a hole there before.
So it goes out like that.
Alright. I don't know. Why did you do that?
Legs. So yes, that would be that top part that we are. That's the front. So what is that stupid muscle that's drawn? That's all I don't know. That's what I won't know, coach. The hips and the thighs. Are you going to give me a frontal view of the hips? So that's the side one. And then your next one up is going to be that guy, which is the iliac fossa? Fossa? Like Mufasa?
Mufasa.
Okay. So this part. Why is this not giving me a front view of the dang old hip and thigh? Oh, it is. I'm an idiot. Okay. It is. It is, Coach. Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
Wait a second. This isn't the front view. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, this is the front view. Okay. So there we go. There we go. Yeah, so here's what I'm looking at here. So we got this guy, which is your first bump. Then we got the butt bump. And then we got the thigh.
Yeah, that's the vastus lateralis. Not that one, but the other one.
Did I see the what? Uh-huh. What about it? Huh?
The boss is lossless. This is actually this bump that he's referring to in this book is going to be your old classic.
Is that the ischial tuberosity?
Coach, do you even know what you're talking about?
That's why I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know. The greater trochanter.
Trochanter.
Trochanter?
Yeah.
That's going to be this bone here. The greater trochanter. Okay, so where's the lesser? Oh, there it is, Coach. Found it.
Trochanter.
Trochanter. I didn't even know there was something called the lesser trochanter. I just thought because one's greater than the other, there would be a lesser one.
Yeah. So there was just one, it would just be the trochanter.
Whoop. Oh, okay. It didn't show that on. It didn't. I'm glad that didn't show on the camera. Okay. The greater trochanter. And then we got the lesser, which is on the inside, which we don't have to dick with. But the hip bone, which would be the iliac crest, is what's coming. Okay, wait. Whoa. That's the. Okay, I'm pointing at the wrong thing here. This bump is the greater. Trochanter. This guy is not the greater trochanter. That guy is the posterior superior iliac spine. No. Jesus Christ, that's not it either. That's on the back. I mean, that is something that shows on the back quite a bit, but see, I wish they did a muscle one like this, but they're only showing the bones. Which is kind of annoying. So I have to just kind of guess what the hell. Okay. So the iliac crest is actually iliac crest is that very top of the hip bone.
Some might call it the crest of the hip.
Well, they would be wrong. Iliac crest. So the iliac crest, along with some muscle, obviously, is what that nice little bump is. That second bump is going to be with the butt, which would be right in this area. Okay. Okay, so interesting. 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 So I think what I need to do to completely understand what the hell I'm doing is to go into the torso just a little bit and bring that down to what is connecting with the old hip hop anonymous. Hippopotamus.
Good old Flight the Concord reference.
Oh, so there it is. So okay, so there's the iliac crest. Let me see if they actually give me a to make sure I know. I freaking wrote this down wrong. Or wrote it down right. Man, I just want the crest, man. Just show me the crest with the muscles on it. I mean, that's got to be it. So anyway, that's the external oblique. That is right there. External oblique. And that wraps inside the hip. So that's where that bump we're seeing with the iliac crest. And then it's wrapping right over that bad boy right there. Okay. External. Yeah, external oblique. What was that?
Grayson moving his chair in the kitchen. Or in the dining room.
Grayson.
And of course, with a woman, there's no need to emphasize the external obliques unless you're a powerful woman. A powerful woman, a powerful woman. See if we can. So, you can kind of see here. Oh yeah, like there. You really see that accentuated big time. Just not in a manly way like this guy. Boom, pow, boom, pow, pow, boom. Coach, it's all coming together. It's coming together in puzzle pieces. It's just a 5,000 piece puzzle, unfortunately.
That's how I feel about this.
Study that. Study that gauntlet, Coach. You study it good. Oh, is that a little vent? Is that a little vent up there I see on the left? Or is that like a little guard for the light?
I was thinking about this would be like a kind of like a light indicator on if his gauntlet's charged or not
Oh, okay.
with lightning. But yeah, it's a guard over like a glass light. Figure might maybe would glow blue when it's charged.
So here we go. Crazy accentuation here. But obviously, I mean, that's the whole point. It's interesting to see this same kind of. Man, it's so funny. Like looking at these practices I see of like guys like, oh, you just take this shape, you know, you just take this shape here, you move that there, and then connect these dots, and boom. Like it's so easy to see it in these comics, you know. It's just like, oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. And then when I see like, you know, like a live model, I'm just like, what the hell's going on here? It's like there's bumps and weird things sticking out that's like, what the hell is that? Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, here we go. The teeny tiny waist. Really accentuated twists and turns. Excuse me. Yeah, like even this hip, just super accentuated. And there's only a tiny bit. So it's like the hip and the swerve is more important than getting those little muscles in there. And I think just to show feminism, you know, or femininity. Is that a word? Femininity?
Sure.
Sounds good, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So really whipping that. It's like it's like almost like the kind of worrying about that. Let's see here. Let's get the old clear paper out.
My voting mail-in ballot that I need to drop off. Now that I filled it out.
So we go to
Daddy, when are you done?
never.
When are you actually done?
Never.
Dad.
We're drawing for the rest of our lives.
Yep. I don't know, buddy. Maybe about 20 minutes.
Are those identical boobs?
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa. So, yeah. It's almost like he's just kind of sketching that out. See here, we can do the same thing. It's kind of this little.
Am I being a helicopter?
Almost like this little like granny panty underwear thing. It's kind of
Am I-
going.
Am I being a helicopter?
Hey, we're gonna need more, vegetable oil, aren't we? Did you use all of the last container for the chicken that we cooked the other day? When we fried that chicken?
I mean, I threw away that one that was really orange.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, but then the one that you used to actually fry the chicken, you used all of that, right?
I think so, but yeah, I mean, there wasn't anything left from what I could tell.
Oh, okay. I just need to pick up more for the cake.
Okay.
And
For what?
I need to pick up more eggs.
These are already.
Oh.
Oh.
I need to pick up more eggs. I've got 3 for the cake. I need more for the icing. Brother, do not mess with those tomatoes. Okay, where are we in the drop off? Alan, you ready? Okay.
Bless you.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
My wife is like. Karen's like 3 rooms away.
I will be right back for dropping it off. I'm gonna drop my ballot off
Okay.
and then pick up some eggs and vegetable oil now I have.
Okay.
Be right back.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Greg.
Oh, Coach.
Yeah.
Just so sweet. You know what's interesting is doing this this little tracing activity I'm kind of doing.
Yep.
I'm tracing, but it still doesn't look the same. And it's interesting because it's like how important the line action is, you know?
Yeah.
And it's really interesting, like how that affects. Whoops! I don't know how many times I go to sharpen a pencil, and I totally forget I have to drop it into the thing, and like lower the lead because I'm just like every time, dude. I put it back in there, and I'm just like, what the hell's wrong? And I'm like, God dang! Look at this, Coach. I will murder you. This lead. Man, I can't even. There we go. God, look at that, dude.
Yeah. It makes it super sharp.
Okay.
Boys are eating lunch, so then we'll be ready soon.
Okay. I didn't want my wife to see that all these boobies on here. Yes, very interesting. Very interesting, Coach.
Grayson, get out of here.
What's an accident?
Oh, so here's a good example.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too.
Man, that's like the ultimate. Make you feel bad, huh?
Yeah.
I know with my son, I always tell him, like, I'll tell him to do stuff because he doesn't quite, do it or whatever. And like brushing his teeth or something like that. It's like, dude, come on, go brush your teeth. And he'll be like, no, brush my teeth. I'll be like, okay, I want to take away your candy. Like either way, you're not getting cavities. You get cavities, you don't get teeth. Or you get cavities, you don't get candy.
Right.
I do that kind of stuff all the time. Just kind of showing him like repercussion type stuff.
Yeah.
He always will come back and just be like, Dad, you hurt my feelings. Adults aren't supposed to hurt people's feelings. It just makes you feel so bad, just like, dude, I don't mean to hurt your feelings. But yes, you did. You think it's funny. I'm like, no, it's not funny, dude. It's just.
He knows what he's doing. He's trying to pull a guilt trip on you. Grayson does it so much now that I'm just kind of over it. I don't feel bad anymore. I have no feelings.
Yeah, it's wild. And line work is so interesting. This guy. I always feel like with a lot of this art or this comic art, you really want to lay down a line that's confident and quick. And you can almost kind of see when I'm tracing this, to get these lines, I can't be slow. Like it's almost like to duplicate these, I gotta be quick.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just really, really kind of interesting how that works. And it's like that initial quickness will bring down this darkness, but also bring up a lightness when you get done making the line. So it's kind of like these really quick I feel like there's that kind of sleeve that he has. And it's like, yeah, it's just got to be really quick. Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay. So I think maybe something like that for the fist, the gauntlet.
Do what? Say it again.
Moving towards something like that for the gauntlet.
Yeah, that over at the top right, where you have that cord kind of going off, kind of in the, and then you kind of stopped. I'd be interested to see how that connects with everything else.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna connect it up into the shoulder or the shoulder pauldron,
Mhm.
like so. Maybe. Dang it. I hate this camera setup I have. Yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
Where it's going up into the shoulder, and then there's going to be like another electrical node here. I think I might have the wires from that node coming kind of around, wrapping around the shoulder. But I want to get something on a pen. I might just go over this with a marker just to kind of see what my colors are going to be. Like, since it's kind of steampunkish, I feel like I should go yellowish color.
Man, you can really see how better he's gotten through the years. This guy, Jay Campbell.
Yeah.
Because this is back in 2011, right here. And just like kind of looking at the faces and stuff like that, and even the fingers. It's not bad at all, but it's just like, I've seen some of his most recent work, and it's just really, you could just see how he's progressed.
Right.
This is a 98.
Yeah, well, it's like in the 90s, I've noticed like a lot of the artists all had pretty similar styles. Like a lot of the guys that branched off from Marvel and went to Image, like a lot of their styles, like in like the rendering was very similar. But eventually, they kind of all developed into their own. It's like they grew up. gonna have to get a refill for this frost blue color. You guys have a dog, or is that someone else's dog?
Yep. We have a boxer.
Okay.
Is that a problem, Coach?
Yeah, I don't think I can stream with you anymore.
That's actually gonna. I think it comes.
Oh,
Let me segregate these little guys. That's gonna come out. Now this is more this way. Not so it's going to be kind of like edged over. So that would go there, and then we got our tube, and this one's going to come down. We got a little bit of that butt. Then this is going to go down. That's that muscle. Then is raised up. It should be down like that.
ugh.
Like that. Then we can that and that. And we have this look here, which obviously is going to show a little bit of that. And probably this goes over like this is a belt of some sort. Because if it's that's funny. This would be, we're seeing more in this area. Mostly. Be there. It'd have to be insinuated a way that's crooked. that comes all the way up. That's where the center line is going to be.
Whoa.
Of course, that hip. It's going to be out. This would be up. That would fall. This would be around this area. That goes to. That would be up. And this would fall down. So I actually kind of curl it like that. Interesting. Okay. Those legs right up. Hips big. I need to actually. No, actually. Like that. Hipparinos. The heaps. Okay, I think I can possibly go and trying to interpret a little more. I wouldn't say interpret, but try to see I almost wish I had a better. I mean, this anatomy book's cool, but I wish I kind of just had a better.
Reference?
Yeah, like these are great. These black and white ones. Like that's what I want. I want to be able to look and see, but I would like to have a more whole body, you know. But the ones that I'm getting on that one side I showed you, it's more of like figure drawing than like a study of the muscles in the hips and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, that's great and everything. I mean, I'm not complaining about that, but I'd really like to see some of that light bounce, and that, you know, that's in this. I want to see more light extenuating these things, and not necessarily because I'm going to draw every single thing, but it's like there, like here I see this muscle really well,
Right.
you know, and I feel like if I can remember these things, then when I go to draw a figure, I can notice them in the figure, even though I can't see it. I can be like, okay, I know where that's at on that body, and then I can put my lines in, and not necessarily put them in as like I'm gonna fake that the muscles are there, but or like in this pose I'm drawing, I'm gonna show those muscles, but it's just like I know where my lines go. I know where the spine starts, and
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Because like this guy that I talked about yesterday, this Cameron R. Marshall guy, like he's showing me like how to draw these things, the hips on this diagram he has, but it's like, okay, I see where you're putting those points, where those muscles are, but I want to see how you got to those points, you know, like I want to see them. Hello. I'm just scanning through the pictures now to see if there's like, this one's showing pretty good. The Boto, the Boti.
The Butte.
So that's really interesting. I'm gonna try to move fast. Yes. So if I go here. Bring this. Think about the box. Think about the box.
That's what she said.
So this needs to go a lot higher. I'm gonna actually worry about. Drama label. Let's bring that down. All right. Oops. That's not going to make sense. I'll do it this way. I'll do it this way. I'm going to see if I can draw it from just quick memory without even looking at. See if I can just get the angle.
Angle of the dangle.
Because the belly button from the, I guess it depends on. Let's see here. Can just get that muscle. Okay, so this goes out. It's going to be the side. So this is going to come up here. Up. All right, I'll start over here. Let's try to simplify this as much as possible. No. So let's see. We can zoom in on this, I guess. Trying to look at it like in a crazy way. Gosh dang it. Why keep doing it? There we go. So, there's definitely. Box is correct. Should be. Let's just draw this one flat. So the box is like that. You've got your in the middle. Yeah. That. That. Then we can go one more up. For the navel. If I'm correct. More for the navel. And that's going to be there. And then this is here. That little part. So let's go back to our diagram here. So I can accentuate that area. That's the top.
Not sure about why.
That's going to be there. That's going to be there. And of course,
Jeez,
jeez, coach.
choking on my spit.
Dang. I slow down with all that spit.
I get so excited.
If that's the case. So then we're going to do that little thing that I kind of remember. What's his face doing? And I can remember. That's correct. And it goes down. No, that's not right. That ain't right. That comes up. That's going to go like. How is that going to go? It would go up and then sharply. And then go down. And then, of course, that Oh, there we go, Coach.
Figured out.
Well, yeah, just trying to a lot of these guys put like the bikini on there, like the real tight, like this guy right here that I kind of put on there first. This real tight bikini, kind of on the block.
Oh yeah.
And it's almost like I kind of looking at all of Jay Campbell's stuff, and almost like he doesn't use the bikini thing. He uses they almost all have this like granny panty thing going on. This thing, kind of here.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you can really derive a lot from that in a simple way, you know. Again, this kind of thing here, but I wish I could show the woman, but I can't because she's naked. But trying to see like what simple way can I show dynamic, you know.
Yeah.
And then ribs aren't going to be right there. I need to go a little bit. Maybe a little bit higher on that. But if this was wrapping, it would be almost something like this. Boom, she's cut in half. That angle. It'd be like that. But if I do the grain of panty, it would almost be even higher. Almost be like that. I think. But see, instead of like with this type of thing, if I get that waist right going in, and then I can just build around it,
Dad,
you know, just.
Dad,
What?
when are you done?
I don't know.
When's
Here
Mom
pretty
home?
soon. I think I'm about done.
Well, can I play outside?
Maybe
You
you're
gonna go play outside, Grayson?
Come on, now you want to play outside?
Well, I'm not getting up yet, so you're gonna have to wait.
How long?
When I'm done. I'm trying to play around with like color and like shading. Figured while I was at it, like I don't know that I'm right on this, but like I've seen some artists talk about like using colors like almost opposite on the color wheel as shading.
Oh yeah.
Instead of just using like a darker version of that same color. So yeah, I was just kind of playing around with it, almost like watercolor kind of, but I don't know if I pulled it off, but I tried at least. I don't even know that I was using the right colors. I was kind of using a bluish green. I don't know if I should have used like I don't know if it's like if it's a warm color that's the base, if you use a cool color as like the shadow, or if you use like a different warm color, like should I have used like a red instead? or a purple. I don't think it looks terrible, but I don't think I'm quite figured it out yet.
Mm-hmm. I almost wonder if there's like a what was I gonna say? Um, gosh dang it. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Holy crap. Holy crap.
Something about color or shadows?
Yes, coach. I wonder.
See, but then I have these like warm grays that work. I feel like they work good. Like I got cool grays and warm grays too, but like.
So I wonder if something like I almost kind of feel like you're in this area, just not so dark on the blue and the I almost wonder.
Is that like a deep brown red kind of color right there?
Yeah, it's almost like the brown you got, but just without so much kind of gold and red that you have in there right now.
So what are the two sides? So is like the yellow there the base?
Well, I mean, you can play with it either way, but these are your big contrasting, and then like maybe like an accent here. Kind of, I mean, it's basically almost what you got, except for the blue being the accent, you know.
Okay.
So I guess what I was saying, or I guess what I was bringing up was, I wonder if the blue, like, or not blue, but man, it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I don't have like the best lighting or the best camera. I don't know if I can turn the brightness up on this thing or.
This is, oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. So I wonder. Venerable is a palette that speaks to a certain heritage, one that a bit more formal and historical in nature. Is traditional, although traditions are most based on culture and country. Holding on to some vestige of the past is deeply satisfying. Blah, 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 blah. So, get out of here, fly. Get! Earthy. So I wonder if, like on the gold that you got, instead of so bright gold, or if you want to keep that bright gold, I know it sounds weird, but it's almost like that silver to me is sticking out to where it's the colors. I don't know, just looking at it, it almost seems like you could almost be a little bit more
Daddy, my sunglasses are in the candy bucket. I want to get them.
Like I like the
What
gold,
are
but I wonder, could you make?
Gray, I'm busy. Go
they?
on.
They're on top of the fridge.
Okay, I'll get them for you in a minute.
Could you make instead of the gray? Well, no. I mean,
Like that's a cool gray. Should I warm it up?
maybe yeah. So it doesn't. I don't know. To think of like, because what you got going on is like a traditional kind of, it's an old school. And I'm not bringing this up as like, hey, you have to use these, but sometimes these can kind of help with the tones of like what direction you can go that doesn't get you into an area that's dude, what is going on? Why is there one gnat down here? Must have came from. So here, see, there's no like.
Okay, well, I went over the cool grays with some warm grays.
I guess here's a.
Not much that helps. Or what if I could make it? Make it kind of rusty looking.
So what you got going on is this little here kind of area. And I wonder if so in my opinion, making the gray somehow warmer, because it's almost like here's your accent, and then directly across you've got your gold, kind of you're in that main area. And I wonder if you could make the gray and stuff a little bit warmer, so it's almost like it accentuates your accent, or not your accent, but your
The base color.
yeah. So it's almost like that, dude. It's almost like the thing I was showing you, the palette they used on Arcane.
Yeah.
Let's get this palette out here. They're using a little bit more of a blue in there, but you've got this warm. I don't know. Maybe you should make that light, maybe a little bit more bluish, kind of like the way they got it here. That kind of accentuates that gold. Instead, because it might maybe. So that's what's hard with the screen. It almost looks a little greenish to me in that area. But I mean, that's not bad.
It kind of is, because I was actually using a blue green color, so it's got a little bit of green in there.
Oh, okay.
For the shading there.
Yeah, you can almost kind of see that's those nice little. It's almost like a warmer gray that she's got in this little outfit here, but that gold in the buckles, it works well.
Yeah. I think it's probably hard to tell on camera, but I think that's actually better now. Like in there.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see on the camera.
Yeah.
Did you just warm it up a little bit?
Yeah, I put some some brown in there.
Oh, okay.
and then went over it with some warmer grays.
Yeah, it almost that it does kind of. See, I wonder if you could do that with the coils and that gray that's it's attached into his armor up top. That cord.
Yeah, I could.
Just kind of. Yeah, almost now, what would be interesting is you got that big blue kind of area. It's almost like I want to see more. I want to see more of that blue, like almost kind of like running, or it's like I almost want to see just a. It's almost like instead of, or even if you didn't put more blue lines in there, like the blue, like there's these lines running to that area. I wonder if you like somehow illuminated that area where it looks like it's like illuminating, like it's shining, like almost a glare. I don't know how you do that with those markers or whatever, but if you could almost do it digitally after you do it, you could scan it and then add like an aura around that area, and that would be like really neat with that gold.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's probably a little too late to try to do that because I went over the. Let's see.
But you always could do that digitally later,
Yeah. Like, well, also, like if I wouldn't have like traced over these lines with the ink, like it would be a little bit more convincing probably with it like shining out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could actually take this blender stick, like blend out some of the color of the metal around it, which might be convincing, except that the lines are there. So maybe that's just something to think about when I do the final thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'm really curious to see after you get done with this, how you're going to connect all that armor and kind of get it, It's going to be a task, dude. You got a task ahead of you.
Sure do.
It's going to be kind of crazy, but it's going to be cool, I think, when you get done.
Yeah. You will see. All right. Well, probably gotta hop off here for now.
Yeah, sure. I'll just let me know, this weekend if you want to do another one like Sunday or something like that.
Yeah, Sunday will probably be busy because we're celebrating Grayson's birthday tomorrow. So
Yeah. Tell him happy birthday.
yeah, I will.
Is he upstairs or anything right now, or?
He's in the living room.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Happy birthday, dude. I don't know if you can.
Gray, did you hear Ryan?
What?
Ryan's trying to tell you something. Huh?
What?
Happy birthday, bro.
You can't see it there.
I'm glad you're turning 6.
No, it's 9.
It's 7?
It's 9.
I think you had that balloon upside down.
turning upside down 6.
I'm turning 9.
What grade are you in? Are you in 3rd grade or 4th grade?
Sure.
Oh, you're in 3rd grade? Oh, okay. I think my youngest son is. Hold on a second. Hey, hon! Karen! I think my youngest son's birthday. Hold on, dude. Coach, you know how funny this would be? Hold on, let me double check here. I gotta double check. Let's double check here, Coach. I'm not gonna.
What's that?
Oh boy, dude. Okay, so we share a birthday.
Okay, stop.
We share a birthday.
Yeah.
My son's youngest birthday is November 2nd.
Oh, so
Almost. Because I was thinking, I was like, is my son's birthday November 1st? Let me. I'm not sure.
Oh, you're done.
It's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah. Did you know me and Ryan had the same birthday?
You were born at the same time?
Oh, no.
But your dad's like way older than I am. He's an old man.
Just an old fuddy duddy.
How about I call you Duddy?
Sure.
How much older are you, Coach, than me?
I'm
I'm 38.
I'm 43.
Oh, it's only 5 years. That's not
When are you?
So what? 5 years?
5 years, yeah. Well, all right, Mr. Coach. You guys have a good time carving some pumpkins. I'll be thinking about you while I carve my pumpkin, knowing that we're carving at the same time.
Exactly.
All right, dude. Well, yeah, just let me know of time if you want to, draw
Ryan,
more or whatever. Yeah, what's up, dude?
did you know everyone is supposed to love everyone?
Wait, what'd you say?
Did you know everyone is supposed to love everyone?
That's true, dude.
And do you know what I'm about to say?
Free love, man.
What are you about to say?
I didn't know my son was a hippie.
I love you.
Hey, I love you too, buddy. It's funny. My middle son, Cross, he's the one that reminds me of you a lot. Always getting hurt when he was younger and stuff like that, hitting his head. And
One time I planted on my back from the monkey bars on the gravel, and it was hard to breathe. And I was like crying. I landed straight on my back.
That's the phone real quick. Hello. Hey, how's it going?
I landed
fine.
straight on my back.
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. We're just finishing up. Grayson's having a engaging conversation with Ryan. Yep.
Did you know I might get a turtle for my birthday, and I might name it Tortellini?
A real one,
Real.
dude. That's pretty cool. When I was younger, we used to find turtles on the road.
Okay.
One time I saw a turtle next to my mailbox, and we put it in a box.
Okay.
It was like a box turtle. We put it in a box, and we decided to keep
think
it,
so.
but we didn't.
Oh yeah.
we were gonna get a home for him, but it was too late, and he said, maybe wait until we get one.
I didn't know if we should
Did you hear what I said?
maybe explore some. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard you.
A couple smaller things, just so we.
Because how old is your son?
Which one?
I don't know. I didn't
All
know
of
if
them.
like
Well, I have a
standing right next to me, but
4-year-old,
Four,
and then I have a 6-year-old,
6.
and then I have on the second I'll have a 1-year-old.
probably couldn't hurt actually.
So technically, your wife is pregnant.
What'd you say?
So is your wife pregnant?
Is my wife pregnant? I hope not.
Why not? Because you said something was gonna be 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my son's only like 11 months. 11 months right now.
If that one was
Oh.
Beats though, and not the whatever Samsung one that he wanted.
If my wife was pregnant and she was due on November 2nd,
You mentioned something about a
it would be
Samsung
0 days old.
Samsung
I know.
model that he wanted.
Well, all right, Grayson, you have a good birthday. Okay, I'm gonna get off here and go get some pumpkins.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
have fun, dude.
I love you.
Yeah.
Love you too, buddy. I'll see ya.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Oh,
Bye, Coach.
I'll see you, Ryan, later. Sorry, go ahead.